save hard drinks in here for men who want to get drunk fast. And we don't need any characters around to give the joint atmosphere. Is that clear?
Good evening. I'm going to try something a bit short tonight as a sort of stopgap between the main videos. We're going to fill it in with hopefully a few nice little alcohol reviews. We shall see. And I'm going to delve into my archives and talk about a certain album which I've always loved. We will kick off with a Brewdog Basic Shake milkshake flavoured IPA. It is 4.7%. This is something about bringing hops to the yard. Make of that what you will. As ever, I try this stuff so you potentially don't have to. It smells of hops. Dry, bitter hops. I can't taste a lot of milkshake in that. Nothing, just hops. It's pointless. Why even write that on the can? It tastes like every other IPA. I've had a couple of Brewdogs, the blue and white can, and the old original ones. It tastes just like that. 1 out of 5. Absolutely. I don't know, I was expecting something rather sickly and quite the opposite. It's bitter. Here we go. Right. Now I want to kick off with the bit of archive release with Flotsam Jetsam's 1988 classic No Place For Disgrace. It came shortly after the Flotzilla EP, which had the track I Live You Die on it, which was later to be on this one. And at the same time, the 12-inch off it, Saturday Night's Alright for Fighting, the Elton John cover, which is surprisingly brilliant.
It's 7 o'clock and I wanna march, wanna get my belly full of beer. My old man's drunk up in a bar for a wine, I'll tell my old lady she don't care. My sister looks cute in her braces and boots, a handful of trees in her hair. Don't give us money or aggravation, how did we get discipline? Saturday night's a night for fighting, get a little action in. Tonight, I'm looking for a bitch who'll see me right. I may use a little muscle to get what I need. I may see the little jacket shout out, see the man. A couple of sounds that I really like. I'm a sound of a switchblade and a motorbike. I'm a juvenile product of the working class, whose best friend floats in the bottom of a class.
Now, I've always loved this album. Mainly, I think, not just because of the musicianship, but the twin guitars are amazing, the bass in the background is amazing. Eric A.K. is a great singer. The drums are brilliant as well, but the production by Bill Metoyer, Montoya. I'll put a link to his wiki page in the description, because the amount of stuff he's done, you will be surprised at half the classics you'd like in there. I have a few of them here. Please excuse the state of the album cover of the Tyrant one. It got water damaged. But these are just to name a few I quickly pulled out. He was involved with Atrophy, Anacrusis, so much 80s gold, and he's still going through the 2000s, all throughout the 90s, and some of the best Sacred Reich stuff. Absolute classic. But yeah, I love the sound, the guitar sound. I'm surprised because he did some Dark Angel stuff, but he did not do the Leave Scars album, which I think is the most amazing guitar sound on that album as well. The album cover, absolutely brilliant. There's a guy committing seppuku there, aided by his Kaishakunin, ready to take his head off there. That really, you know, pulled me towards the album. Excellent stuff. Next we have this lovely bottle of Hendricks gin, which was chosen by someone else who wanted the bottle. It's 41.4% volume. It's a plain gin, there's no fruits or anything like that in it. And I got to admit, I'm not looking forward to this one. Actually, Doesn't smell all that bad. I haven't had gin since I was like 18. We all sat outside the festival house behind the church, or in front of the church rather. We passed around this 2 litre bottle of gin and I felt so sick. We went up Samantha's nightclub afterwards. I had half a pint of beer. I felt so sick I had to go home. I never touched gin again since. Even the smell of it normally makes me very ill, but this, it didn't. Is this a revelation in my life? Yes and no. I've had worse. It's really, it draws itself from the front of your tongue back to the sides before it gets to you, the back of the throat. There's a bit of peppermint in there. It's not for me. It's not as bad as I remember. That's what the psychological aspect of things like that do to you over the years, but no, it's not for me, no. 1 out of 5 again. Never mind. And finally tonight, as I said, it's only a mini stopgap video. We have a batch 27, Monkey Shoulder blended Scotch whisky. I've heard of it, I've just never tried. 40% as most whiskies are. Hopefully this one will be a bit nicer than the gin. That's a bit nicer. I'm getting oak. That one's a bit, no, there's a strange aftertaste with that one. It reminds me of something else. Almost like a Jack Daniels, but without the coffeeness. I've never been a fan of Jack Daniels. Give me a nice plain Scotch anytime. As long as it's not Queen Margot, because that's battery acid in a bottle. I can live with that, but it's not brilliant. I'd give that a 3, 3.5 out of 5. Well, thank you once again for watching. We'll be resuming the normal sort of content very soon. Then please like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you very soon. Thank you very much.